Hello everyone, my name is Adithya and I'm from lovely Professional University, Punjab.
Good morning, people. I'm Sofia. I'm from lovely Professional University.
And this is Harsha. He's having a similar course to us, but he's a senior for us.
Hi everyone, this is Harsha and I'm a student of B.Sc Bioinformatics. So in my course, we store the data and we analyze it on what researches these B.Tech Biotechnology students do. And I've met Jay and Sofia during the beach cleanup that was held last week through IYFS.
So, as you know, we all came together because of the beach cleanup. The IYFS conducted a beach cleanup which held every Sunday. In that, I observed that many people gathered to clean up the beach. And when I came for the first time, that was my first time cleaning up the beach, and I saw a lot of garbage which was on the side of the shore. They were just immersed in the sand, which is not good for our environment. So I met these two guys, and which helped me a lot with cleaning up, and there were many more people which were coming together, and the people who were not in the group also were contributing their efforts to take out the garbage from the beach. So after the beach cleanup, we became close and we started speaking about this IYFS got us close. So we started working together on things. We started interacting about beach cleanups and all that. So after and before the beach cleanup, we felt that yes, this is to be done every time, and this is the thing we need for our environment, when we should do it for our future well-being.
Yeah, also I felt that we should relate our studies with the activities that we are doing. So we found out that a common man also should know about how the marine ecosystem is affecting due to the marine litter that is being disposed of. So what I think is that there are useful and non-useful bacteria in the ecosystem that are actually maintaining the ecosystem in a way that it will be useful to us. If we dispose the plastics and if the litter gets accumulated in the shores or inside the beds of the ocean, the useful bacteria that are that generate nutrients and other things for the bigger fishes or the animals that are in higher life cycle stages, it will be useful for them. But as we are disposing a lot of waste into the beaches, these small fishes or the things or the organisms that we which provide nutrients to the bigger fishes or bigger animals, those are getting killed. So I think there's a need for a common man to know about the uh, micro level effects of the marine litter that we are doing.
So guys, did you observe that which kind of waste were collected in the beach? There were plastic, there were clothes, there were many more nets, fishing nets, there were diapers, what not. So who is responsible for this? Us humans. Our humans never think about the ocean, inside ocean marine things. They just throw things. They should be aware of what to do and what to be thrown in a dustbin. So they drink water, they drink drinks, and they just throw on the coast. They change the diapers of those two like children, and they just leave it there. So it's not to be done. You should just throw them in the dustbin which is provided. If the dustbins are not provided, you should just carry an extra bag with you when you come to the beach, or you just want to enjoy the beach. But you should not just destroy the beach, because the other people who comes to enjoy, they just see it as a garbage place. So we have to see to it that we should not accumulate many garbage things in the beach, and just clean up if you see if it's dirty.
Well, I agree with Sofia and I would like to add a point of which Harsha said. He said that the complete ecosystem which is there in the aquatic system, aquatic thing is being disturbed. Yes, obviously, microplastics are main cause for this. You know that as he said that there is a pyramid in aquatic ecosystem, and that pyramid is being destroyed by the each level the energy is being transferred. So if this continues, the pyramid will collapse, and the major ecosystem which we have in the world will be no longer there. And when we speak about aquatic organisms, well, let us take a best example, turtles. You know, when we take somewhere around 19th century or early 20th century, there were many turtles. There were many sea turtles to be exact, and look at them now. They are artificially, I mean, human made. They are taking the turtles out of the sea and preserving them because they know that they won't survive in the sea with the plastics around them. We have seen many cases in the social media such as Instagram, Facebook, etc., that the tortoise is being strangled by the plastic, and some tortoises are having the plastic in them for several years.
Yes, Jay, I agree with you. They're having so much of plastic that they're filling their stomach with only plastic, and they are just dying and starving because they can't eat anything else because the body is filled with plastic. So marine species are literally dying only because of plastic and only because these are reckless things done by human beings. So we should see to it that we should not throw and conserve the marine aquatic animals which are inside the marine life, that they don't extend and stay for a longer time for our future development, or to know, our children should know that these species also used to exist.
So we hear the word clean, 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 clean everywhere, but also we should think of the ways where we can dispose the waste properly. Instead of today, people might support or might not support in cleaning the beaches and all, but it's ultimately the root cause level of this marine littering and whatever it is. It's generally the waste that we are generating from our homes. So I think we should think about the proper waste disposal systems so that the beaches will not get filled up with the litter and all. So what do you say about it?
Yes, the waste which comes, it's not only because of plastic, it's because of sewage treatment. Sewage, the waste comes out of the drainages, the waste which comes of the ships, the waste which comes out of the houses, industries, chemicals, also disrupts the aquatic life. So, you want to say about it?
Yes, actually, I have been studying about the sewage systems. So, most of the sewage waste is going into the ocean, and we all know that for a fact. But we can reduce the pollution which is there in the sewages. There are many techniques such as keeping a net to collect the solid waste which is present in the sewages, and there are many devices. They invented some devices which collects the plastic and any solid waste present on the top of the layer of the sewage system, and which helps the ocean floor to be clean. So we should provide more technologies to lessen the pollution which is there in the sewages. We should have better sewage techniques, not only sewage but the agriculture waste, industrial waste, factories waste, and the things we throw. We should first prevent them. First we should reduce them, reduce our mindset. We should keep a mindset of not throwing them. Then we can think about refuse, reuse, reduce, recycle. First we should have a mindset of that. What do you think about it?
Yeah, exactly. The technology is growing day by day, but we cannot really depend on technology all the time. It's also us who should change our mindsets to keep our surroundings or the beaches that we visit for tourism and all, for our recreation and everything. We should change our mindsets to keep our surroundings clean. Jay and Sofia, it's so sad to know that 14,000 tons of plastic is being ingested by the North Pacific fish yearly.
Yes, I also heard about that 1 lakh of marine mammals are entangled every year.
Well, I also heard a small analytic about this, that 100 million aquatic species die of plastics each year alone. 100 million, that's a huge number.
Yeah. And you know about this olive Ridley turtles, they are in the stage of endangered species. Actually, during the past 3-4 months, our forest department have released those hatchlings into the sea in Visakhapatnam.
Yep, to be exact, 982, right?
Yeah.
982 hatchlings. So it was pretty normal in Visakhapatnam for the olive Ridley turtles to be hatching, but due to the pollution, increasing pollution in the marine, so it has become artificial. It has become so declined that we humans artificially hatch them.
Yeah.
So in the natural soil, they are dying due to infections and everything. So the situation is that complex that we should artificially hatch the turtles and push them into the ocean.
That's so sad actually.
Well, when the word marine litter comes to my mind, only a picture comes to my mind, that many aquatic animals wash up to the oceans with their stomachs opened up with plastics. They also have a life. When we think about it, how much they have suffered due to the plastics which we throw, just a fruity straw. That can also, it is somewhere around 10 rupees for us, but the 10 rupees cost a life for them. That straw being stuck into their hearts, normal plastic cover being stuck into their
intestinal
necks and etc. So when it flashes my mind, I think that maybe it's not worth it. So what do you think about it?
So many people believe that there is only fish in this aquatic life, but no, there are many more creatures, many more aquatic mammals which lives deep inside the sea. There are whales, there are many more, not only fishes, which provide oxygen to the aquatic life. So oxygen really helps to stay alive inside the water. It's the main thing that aquatic life depends upon. So yes, so we have to look after it, that we does not harm the aquatic life inside and outside also, by throwing up the waste and accumulating all the chemicals inside the aquatic life. So we had a really good discussion on this topic, and we are up to spreading awareness among the people. And yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Nice to talk to you, Harsh.
Nice
It was
talking.
nice.
It was very nice.
Good job,
Good job,
bro.
Zay. You did very well.